This is my big sister, Stacey, and this is Sister's Social Call.
We are two sisters talking about everything that sisters talk about. Welcome to our lives. Well, hey, sis.
Hey, sis.
How's it going tonight?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little pooped out tonight. I don't know why that is. I thought it was because I needed to eat something, so I definitely inhaled some food when I got home. So how are you?
Well, we are recording this on August 13th, and it's 7 o'clock our time. And for our listeners, I'm going to tell you that the last 2 hours, I have been binging the New Heights podcast with Taylor Swift. So it's been really exciting. I feel great. I've been waiting all day. I've been actually waiting 2 years for this.
Today is a celebratory day. It's Taylor Swift's first podcast day.
Yeah, that's really what it is. Anyways, I've been waiting 2 years and watching this love story. And we talked about it in one of our podcasts, how deep I am into the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift love story. So this was just fabulous and just so great to escape into this celebrity love story for a couple hours. So anyways, I just wanted to share that.
I told her no spoilers because I was working and only caught a teeny little bit of the beginning of it. So I said no spoilers.
Yeah.
But I, too, started to listen to it, and I really wish I could have kept listening, but I will listen tonight after we record our podcast.
Yeah. It's just joyful. And I think we need a lot more of that in the world right now, is more joy. Anyhow, let's get on to this evening's podcast episode. This one's a real super fun one because in this episode, we are going to be celebrating Krissy because this podcast is actually going to be released on Monday, August 18th, which is Krissy's actual birthday.
Woo!
Krissy's turning a big 43 years old. And so this episode is going to be similar to when she celebrated my birthday. She asked me 44 questions for my 44th birthday, and I'm going to ask her 43 for hers. But before we get into that, I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of like an astrological profile of my sister, and we'll have a little bit, see if there's what she thinks of this. So Krissy was born under the zodiac sign of Leo, which runs from July 23rd to August 22nd. Leos are ruled by the sun, symbolizing vitality, creativity, and self-expression. This fire sign is known for its traits such as confidence, loyalty, generosity, and a strong sense of leadership. They often thrive when they can inspire others and work on projects that allow them to shine. In astrology, age 43 falls near the midpoint between two significant cycles, the Uranus opposition, often linked with the life reassessment, oh my goodness, and the Chiron return, which is tied to healing and personal growth. This suggests the year ahead may be about refining long-term goals and channeling energy into projects with lasting impact. So, sis, do you feel like you are a true Leo?
Yes. 100%.
Totally.
Without a doubt. I am full Leo. Do you think I am?
100%. Confidence, yes. Loyalty, you're totally loyal to your friends. You're very generous. And you have a strong sense of leadership. Yes, 100%. And I love the part where it says they can inspire others. This podcast, you have had people reach out to you and talk to you about their sobriety journey. You have had people talk about their weight loss journey to you. So yes, you have definitely inspired people just by being you.
It's amazing. Like, I'm not saying that in a way of like tooting my own horn. I think it's a gift. But when people tell me that I have inspired them in whatever way in their life, I just think how wonderful that is to inspire people in a positive way. That's pretty freaking cool. And if there's anything I could say about life is, that I want for my life is to live authentically, but also inspire people to do the same.
Well, Krissy was born in 1982, which is the year of the dog in the Chinese zodiac. It is the 11th animal in the 12-year cycle and is associated with traits, again, as loyalty, honesty, integrity, and sense of responsibility. People born in the year of the dog are often valued for their reliability and fairness, as well as their willingness to protect and support those that they care about. In the Chinese element cycle, 1982 is specifically the year of the water dog. Water adds adaptability to the dog's steadfast nature, suggesting a blend of determination with ability to navigate complex situations with empathy. I love that loyalty came up again. Honesty. Oh my God, Krissy. Krissy's almost honest to a fault. She is going to tell you exactly how she feels. You know where you stand with Krissy on every subject. If she doesn't like it, she's going to tell you. But if she loves it, she's also going to tell you that.
Back in the day, I used to not be tactful in how I said things, but it's a work in progress, but I'm much softer at that than I used to be.
I would agree with that. And I love this part about your ability to navigate complex situations with empathy. We have talked about that out of the 3 siblings, that I'm the least empathetic in our family. And that Jay is the most empathetic. He is a bleeding heart. You probably wouldn't guess that from him and his work, but he's way more kind than I am, for sure. And then Krissy's right up there with Jay too, being empathetic.
Did I ever tell you about the other day when I asked him to borrow $20?
No.
It was so funny. I wanted to tip the guy that came and did my tire out on the highway, but I didn't have any cash. And it at the time, didn't even occur to me to e-transfer him. And then so I said, well, when I bring my car in to get the other tire done, I'll bring you a tip. And he's like, whatever. And so I got there and I forgot to bring cash with me. And so it's like, Jay, can I borrow $20? Didn't give him any explanation. And he just I could just imagine him Mazzy asking him for the money. He just leans over, grabs his wallet, doesn't ask a single question, just plops down $20. And anyways, and I just said, oh, I just wanted to tip Andrew. I said, but I'll e-transfer you 20. I just don't have cash on me. And then I thought, you know what? I'll just e-transfer Andrew. I'll just e-transfer. But it was just he just didn't care. He was just here's my 43-year-old sister asking me for $20. And he just so kindly does it. He's just he's a sweetheart.
Yes, our brother he's so much like our grandfather in that way. He's so generous.
Yes, even the way he leaned over and got his wallet out. I've seen Grandpa do that many times. Just the whole lean over, dig it out, and rifle through his bills and slap one down. I was like, that. It was a very Bert thing.
Okay, 1982. In 1982, the top song on the Billboard Hot 100 was Physical by Olivia Newton-John.
I can already see her in her neon pink leggings with her blue bodysuit with her sweatband.
Totally. Yep. E.T. became the highest grossing film of the year. Michael Jackson released Thriller, an album that would become the best selling of all time. And the first commercial CD player was released in Japan, signaling a shift in how people listen to music. So before that, we had tapes, and then we were moving to CDs, which was big. And finally, Canada formally patriated its constitution from the United Kingdom. This included the creation of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, guaranteeing fundamental rights and freedoms for all Canadians. The patriation ceremony happened on April 17th, 1982, just a little bit before Krissy was born. And Queen Elizabeth II and Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau signed the proclamation in Ottawa, officially bringing the Constitution home.
Big year, big year.
That's what was happening in 1982. That's what her zodiac sign said. But the most important thing is, what does Krissy have to say about her life? So I'm going to ask her 43 questions for the birthday girl. Are you ready for this?
Giddy up. Here we go.
All right, sissy. First question. What's the first thing you did this morning?
I snuggled Tex. As soon as he feels me moving, he comes and hops on me and starts purring. So he gets the first actions of the day. Snuggies.
Second question. Tell me your coffee order.
Well, basic decaf coffee with cream. Or if I'm going to Starbucks, I'm going to order a venti decaf brown sugar oat shaken espresso. That's a treat.
Such a mouthful to say. Gosh.
It's a mouthful, but that's a treat. But basic is just decaf with cream.
Yeah. Okay. Which is more you, a sunrise or a sunset?
Definitely the sunset.
I know the answer to the next question, but I'm going to ask it anyways. The last TV show you binged?
Ginny in Georgia.
We talked about it last week on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm done it now.
Rate it on a scale of 1 to 10.
I liked it. An 8.
Okay. Yep,
it was good. Yeah, I liked it.
All right. If you only had one food to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Chocolate. Because
Mm.
You can eat chocolate with a lot of different things. Chocolates and nuts, chocolate and dates, chocolate on fruit, chocolate on anything.
Okay. All right. Okay. Are you an aisle or window seat on the airplane?
Window,
Okay. Who makes you laugh the hardest?
you.
I'm not funny. This is the part that I never understand.
You are so funny to me.
It's probably because I'm just such a nerd and I'm so clumsy. Like that, like just those characteristics make me
You're funny
awkward.
because you don't even know you're funny. That's the best part. And you are the funniest person to me. I don't know if there's like too many people that get me gut laughing. I will like you get me gut laughing because you don't even know it. But mom and I also get giggling about stupid shit a lot. But you make me laugh a lot, especially when we're in person. Like, I can't even wait for this weekend. I'm going to be dying the whole time. I know it. I'm just like already eagerly and excited about like, what the hell is Stacey going to say this weekend that's going to make me piss my pants laughing? And or how awkward are you going to be at the Chuck Wakens and something freaking amazing is going to happen?
Truly something very awkward is going to happen to me at the Chuck Wagons. Like there's no doubt in my mind.
Hopefully I'll be recording every minute of it so I can share.
It's true though. Something awkward is going to happen and it will be
Epic.
silly. Yeah, it'll be silly.
Yeah.
Okay. What song always makes you dance?
Return of the Mac.
Also one of my guilty pleasures. Okay, sweet or salty snacks?
Sweet.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi, but I don't really drink either. But we're a Pepsi family through and through.
Yeah. Our granny drank Pepsi like
Flat.
it was water. Yeah, that's true. It had to be flat Pepsi.
Had to be flat. She would get a 2-liter and she'd open up the lid of it and then put it in the fridge so it would go flat.
What's your go-to outfit when you want to feel confident?
I think it's one of my black jumpsuit, pantsuit, romper type things. I have one that's got kind of wide legs and a deep V. A deep V shows off great cleavage. A V down the back. I wore it to the Stars Gala. I love that one. I also wore that to Shannon's get like photography thing, and it just makes me feel like confident, sexy, kind of badass a little bit.
Nice.
But I also I have other black rompers that are more casual, and I also love those too, with like a jean jacket and some, wedges on or something like that.
What's your favorite smell in the world?
Fresh coffee beans. Like when you open up a bag of coffee beans, that smell is my favorite.
Okay. What's your favorite flower smell? I thought it was going to be a flower, so I'm surprised.
No, coffee beans goes way back to when I was working at Grabba Jabba when I was in university. And we'd grind people's grind up fresh beans there. We had all these beans and we got to open these bags of beans. And I would just open a bag and just I grind my own fresh decaf beans. And I just as soon as I open that box of beans, I'm just it just takes me back. I just love it. Love it. My favorite flower smells. I love the smell of a peony or the smell of a rose. But no, coffee beans are definitely my favorite smell. Or a fresh brewed cup of coffee too.
Yeah. Okay, next question. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Tina Turner, Proud Mary. Oh, I haven't sang it in a long time.
Which celebrity are you crushing on?
Okay, do you know who Jeremy Allen White is?
No, not at all.
He's the brother in the show Shameless. He's playing Bruce Springsteen in the new Bruce Springsteen movie that's coming out. And here's the thing. On social media, he was on some evening talk show. I can't remember whose. And they were like, hey, what's up with all the flowers? All these pictures of him, he's carrying bunches of flowers because he loves flowers and he loves to have them in his house and yada, yada. And I'm like, well, marry me now.
Okay. A book you'd recommend to everyone?
Brené Brown's Braving the Wilderness.
I love Brené Brown.
She's great.
Yeah. First concert you ever went to?
If we want to go way back in the day, it would probably be in grade 7 in our school dance when 400 Strong played, which was Matt and Tristan and Nathan and Dennis's band. It was probably, I'm guessing, some kind of a punk rock show at the Exchange.
Okay, what's the one you remember? What's the first concert you remember going to?
U2 was a big one. Dave Matthews Band, those ones, big ones. I don't remember the exact first one. I don't have a memory of the exact first one.
First job you ever had?
Delivering flyers.
What was your first paid job in high school?
Probably either camp or I'm just trying to think when I worked at the bagel company.
Alrighty. If you could be an animal for a day, which animal would you be?
I would be a whale.
A whale.
A whale. So I could see the depths of the ocean.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a mystery to me and I'm a little terrified of it. So if I could just be a whale for one day, I would love to go check it all out and see all the beautiful magic under there.
Okay. I do have a healthy fear of the ocean.
Me too. I'll never forget this one time in Roatan. We're snorkeling and it's all beachy. And then literally there was just reef. And then on the other side of the reef was just like black darkness. And I just remember I just couldn't even go anywhere near it. Half of me was like, I'm going to get sucked into this black abyss. And it was just so crazy because it's just so deep. It's like outer space. You can't even comprehend, but at least when we look up to the sky, you can see the stars. Okay, fine. You can see some of the planets, whatever. But when you look down into the ocean, you can't see anything. And there's a whole life down there that I don't think we get to see. Like, but if you were a whale or I don't know what goes the deepest down in the ocean.
Maybe you want to be an octopus.
Well, I thought about that too, like an octopus as well, but I've always had a bit of a fascination with whales, so I wouldn't mind doing that and just kind of like floating through the water and just I love the water, so I think that would be really nice too.
Yeah. I'm sure we've talked about this on the podcast, but when Krissy was in grade 1, you
Oh
made
my God, the freaking giant whale, the humpback whale. I'll never forget in Mr. Schmallenberg's class, grade 1, we got to make these giant whales. I got to bring it home and I just like dragged this like 6-foot long whale home, which probably was only 3 feet, but at the time I was only in grade 1. And so, yeah, I have this fascination with the whales. What would you like to be?
I think an elephant.
Yes. Big, beautiful, majestic.
Okay, what's your comfort food?
Chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I just like all food. That's the problem. But like one thing I really truly love. Okay, I guess something that is I really do love ice cream.
Okay, what's a movie you've watched more than 3 times?
Shawshank Redemption, Forrest Gump, The Breakfast Club, Good Will Hunting. There's a few.
Yeah, okay. All very
Yeah.
great choices. All great movies. What is the best gift you've ever received?
This one was hard to think about, but what instantly came to my head before I even thought too much about it was the guitar that Auntie Jean bought me a few years ago when I was out there. So that was really special and it will always be very special to me.
Okay, what's your favorite holiday?
I'm going to say Thanksgiving. Like I love Christmas, but it can be a bit emotional. It's a hard time for me. I just love being with the family.
It's my favorite holiday.
Thanksgiving? Yeah. Well, we've always we've always kind of done a Thanksgiving thing together with our family. Like we've done that in the past.
It has all the great things of Christmas without the pressure of gift giving. It has food
Yeah,
and family.
exactly.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
To talk to the dead.
Who would you want to talk to?
Anyone.
Okay.
I've lost a lot of people in my life.
Okay, yeah. But like, who would you, if you could, okay, then pick 2 people. If you could have a conversation right now with 2 dead people.
Well, I think I would want to talk to Grandma. Well, I mean, of course, I'd love to talk to Auntie Jean. I'd love to talk to Grandpa. John's mom for sure. I would love that. Auntie Debbie died, and I have always felt like I really wish I'd had more closure because of all the circumstances that were happening in life around that time. And I had tried to communicate with her while she was alive, and just the opportunity didn't present itself.
All right. Favorite thing about summer?
I love the long days.
Yeah. Let's actually do all the season. What's your favorite thing about fall?
The kind of the cooler evenings, the calmness that comes around with fall, the nesting kind of wrapping things up for the year kind of feeling. Yeah, that kind of getting ready to winter.
What's your favorite part of winter?
Hibernating. I love the snow. I like to ski. Like I like to be outside, but I don't love when it's -40, but I just enjoy all the seasons. I enjoy what they all have to offer. So, even though it's cold and whatever, there's something super beautiful about like a white, snowy winter in Saskatchewan.
What about spring? Favorite thing about spring?
Everything's starting to come to life again. All the trees and plants and everything, coming out of their hibernation and green leaves and the weather changing and the days getting longer. The fresh smell of rain. I love those types of things. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, something you thought that was cool at 13 but isn't now.
My shaved hair with blue in it. My blue buzz cut.
Oh my goodness, might have to dig up that picture like you did for your mushroom cut.
I might have burnt it because there's one picture of me with it, and I've got cargo pants, a Pearl Jam shirt, all of which I probably stole from my brother's closet, and a blue buzz cut, I think. Or like almost a buzz cut, blue hair, really short.
Yeah. Okay, what would you tell your 13-year-old self?
I would tell myself to just be myself. Like, just be you and don't worry about whatever else is going on around you. Be kind, be a good person, and just be you, and that everything's going to be okay.
Yep, people don't remember what you do. They remember how you made them feel.
Yeah, exactly.
So be nice.
And at the end of the day, when it just matters that you're a good person, because it just goes so far in everywhere, everything in life, just being a good person and not worrying about everything everybody else is doing. Just worry about yourself. Because I think as I see myself now, or now when I can look back, I think I just really, truly wanted to fit in because we had switched schools around that time, I think. And I just really wanted to fit in and be cool and like have some friends. And I was nervous. So you're just like a little asshole. I was a dick. I met some really shitty people
those are tough years.
Yeah. And so, but I wish it was just like if somebody would just have that little pep talk with me being like, hey, you know what? It's maybe going to be hard for the first little bit, but it's going to be okay. And just remember, hold your head up high, be a good person, be kind, and don't ever waver from who you are truly, your authentic self. Like, don't waver from that for anybody else.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
We're going to lighten her up a bit. What's always in your bag?
My inhaler for my
That's
asthma.
Good. Yep.
And my lip balm, my wallet. But yeah, always my inhaler. I can't go anywhere without that. God forbid something bad happened.
Okay. Favorite ice cream flavor, since we were talking about it earlier?
Chocolate. Chocolate vanilla swirl. I like a twister with Reese's peanut butter cups in it. Caramel. I love ice cream. I mostly like soft serve.
Yeah. Okay. What is a random fact about you that most people don't know?
I was diagnosed with Graves' disease. That's a fact.
When were you diagnosed with Graves' disease, for folks that didn't know that?
This year. This year, I'm pretty sure. Well, my thyroid's been overactive, but this year is finally when the internal medicine doctor did all these tests and diagnosed me with Graves' disease.
Question number 30. Your favorite 1980s song?
Fishin' in the Dark by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band for country, and I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston.
Okay. Who's inspiring you the most these days?
Who's inspiring me the most?
Or who is inspiring you?
I'm inspired by Christine, my therapist. I'm inspired by her. I'm inspired by so many different people. I'm inspired by, like, Mel Robbins is very inspiring to me. I also think Taylor Swift. I'm not a big Swiftie. I don't love her music, but I love what she does. And I think that she's inspiring. Like, everybody kind of inspires me in their own little way.
That's a really good answer, because you can learn things from everybody. And you do especially.
Yeah.
All right. What's the emoji you use the most?
A heart.
Oh, yeah. Same.
Yeah.
If you had to live in another decade, which decade would it be?
I don't know. I've thought about this one, and every decade comes with it's really great, awesome things, good music, good things happen, but also bad things, shitty things happen. So I don't know. I don't have a decade that I've already lived in. Like, I was like, oh, maybe the 1950s, and I was like, no, I'm good. All right. Well, I sure like the music of like the 1960s. Love the music. I was like, whatever. I'm pretty good where I'm at, but I'd be fine anywhere. I usually make the best of every situation, so it doesn't matter to me.
Truly, yeah, fair enough.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, what's your dream birthday trip?
I thought self-healing type retreat, like at a beach somewhere, might be pretty awesome to do, or else a canoeing, camping type, like something like that. I think would be pretty good.
Well, I think the next question, number 35, is probably going to be obvious to most of the listeners. What's your birthday cake flavor of choice?
Ice cream cake.
I thought you were going to say chocolate.
Like half vanilla, half chocolate with the crunchy stuff in the middle. Ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. Yes, please.
We are in question number 36, so we don't have that many more to go. How would you describe age 42 in one word?
Profound.
What's one thing you're leaving behind from the age of 42?
I will say self-doubt.
How are you feeling about turning 43?
Great. I think every year is a gift.
Awesome. If you could have a personal theme song for the year, what is it?
You're a Superstar by Love Inc. Well, there was two that came to my head instantly. That one and whoop, there it is.
Why that one?
I don't know. It was so strange. It
Oh.
was just like, I was like, oh, I read that. I was like, whoop, there it is. I don't know. That was just literally the first, first or second thing that came in my head. But you're a superstar. By Love
Okay.
Inc.
What's one thing you're going to double down on this year?
I think I'm going to double down on my finances.
Okay.
Yeah, I really got to start thinking about this because I'm self-employed. Now that I do put money away each month for that, but I think I need to put more money away. I think I'm going to reach out to Zena and have a little hoedown with her and have a discussion about that kind of stuff with her. So that's kind of my plan, probably more so in the fall though, once I get my shit together a little bit. I'll finish up the summer.
Once harvest is done. Well, that makes my heart excited for you.
I'm getting better at understanding money and why I am the way I am with money. I'm very much there's always more money to be made. So I never stress too much about it. But I also would like to put myself in a position where I have a good chunk of not only savings for my retirement, but a savings just in my own personal account. I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. I would love to just kind of get a better handle on having a good reserve of just day-to-day savings.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then what's your biggest goal for the next 12 months?
I think just to get a clear vision and focus on my life for me, for myself. Yeah.
Okay. Question 42.
Okay.
Another hobby you'd like to pick up this year because you have lots of hobbies.
I don't really want to add any more. I'd like to kind of get back into practicing guitar a little bit more frequently. Perhaps signing up for guitar lessons again. Those kind of fell off the radar for me over COVID because they were just doing them. You were just doing them on Zoom, and I'm just not. I need to be in person. I need to have that commitment. And the other thing too is I've always been really curious about making my own kind of natural skincare. So I don't know. I started making my own lip balm last year. Maybe some of that this winter. We'll see. I'm up for anything really, but I've got a bajillion hobbies as it is. I don't need to add any more.
It's crazy. Yeah, you do have a lot of hobbies. Okay, question 43. Question 43 is future looking. And how do you hope to describe 43 in one word?
Magical.
Oh, good word. Good word. I love that. That's awesome. Well, those are my 43 questions for you, sis. Happy birthday for you on those ones.
Those were great questions.
Thanks.
Good job, sis. I'm sure that ChatGPT helped you with those.
A few.
She is your good friend.
I love it. Yep, I love a good ChatGPT. Okay, well, why don't we move on to peaks, pits, and plans?
Yes, we gotta get this dialed in. Okay.
Yeah, why don't you talk about your peaks, pits, and plans first?
Okay, but I just finished talking a lot.
Okay, I'll go first on this for this week. So did I have any pits? I didn't write anything down. Nothing sticking out to me whatsoever. So no, I had a week without pits. So that's great. Peaks. It was a quiet weekend for us. Brother Neil popped in Friday night, and then it was very quiet the rest of the weekend. I cleaned my office, which if you're a regular listener, y'all know that my office is a dumping ground, and I am moving my office upstairs. So I am in the process of, I did a big purge a few weeks ago. This week was packing a whole bunch of things up and into bins and moving it upstairs to my future office. So that was really exciting, which is hilarious that these are the things that bring me joy now, is a clean office. We went to the beach. I don't know. It was a super chill weekend for me and Sean. So that's great because this week coming up, Krissy and I are going to reconnect, and we are going to the Chuck Wagons in Rocky Mountain House. So back in October last year, 2024, we were out visiting our great auntie Jean, and we made a decision that we would go to the chuck wagon races this August. And then when auntie passed away, we weren't really sure if that was going to be okay for us to go back up to Rocky and go to the chuck wagons. But our family that was like the first question they asked us when we saw them at the funeral, was like if we were coming back in August for the chuck wagons. And yes, we are. And we are very excited to see them and to have a couple late nights of fun at the Chucks in Rocky Mountain House. And I'm just really excited to see you, sis. It'll be lots of fun.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, now it's your turn. Did you have any pits?
Oh, my turn. Okay, well, I just my only pit is that I'm still in the Rumble here, guys. But I'm getting closer to telling you guys about my Rumble. But I don't think today's the day for that. So that's it. I think that's the only pit I had. But peaks? Well, I had a few great peaks this week. My friend Jill, who made this sent me this amazing message last week. That was part of my pits. She makes leather work, and her business name is called Jacked, Jakd, Jacked. And she made me this beautiful leather purse and gave it to me, just simply for being a great friend. I thought that was pretty great.
It is beautiful.
Go follow her. It is beautiful. I've swapped over to using it and it's awesome. So go follow her I think she's on Instagram and Facebook, Jakd. She makes handmade leather stuff. This is not made by a machine. She does all the stitching, everything by hand. Staining, everything. Okay, that was great. So thank you so much, Jill. I love my bag. Then some of the girls from my You Make Sense group came out. And that was so fun. We had a beach day. And it wasn't the best it wasn't the best weather. It was really windy and then the clouds rolled in and they roll out, but it was still lovely. We just had each other's company. So that was really fabulous. Then we came back here and we barbecued and I had some flowers. They got to make little flower arrangements and it was just such a nice day. And it was so great to just see those ladies again. It's so crazy how after 12 weeks, I guess 12 weeks is a long time, but you just feel like a sisterhood with them. Like it's just so chill hanging out and zero expectations. Just show up as you are. And so it was great. It was really great. And I think everybody felt the same. Awesome. Like it was really good for our soul. We just feel this great connection. There was the 4 of us. So that was really awesome. And then the flowers are really good right now. All the flowers that I'm growing. So those, I had such a good time making the flower bouquets this week. They were just incredibly beautiful. So that was fabulous. And then my plans, I'm flying out to Calgary on Friday because Stacey's going to pick me up. We're going to the chuck wagon races. So that's going to be great. That'll be awesome. My birthday is on Monday. My birthday is today as this is being released. So my plans for my birthday are, we're recording the podcast that night, so that'll be great. Mm-hmm. I think in the daytime, I'm going to get up and see how I feel, but I think I want to go for a pedicure somewhere. I haven't even booked anything, but I'm I think I just want to do a little bit of a self-care day.
Beautiful.
I think
perfect.
I don't know. I just want to wake up and see how I feel. I don't want to pre-plan anything, which is risky business trying to get in for services, but I could probably just go to a little place in the mall if need be, right? I could find somewhere to just do a little pedicure, but I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling called to just taking the day for myself. So I think I'm going to do that. And
awesome.
And then, yeah, that's it for my plans. So I think that's going to do it for us for this episode. It was great times. Thank you for asking me all the questions, sis. That was fun.
Mm-hmm. So before we sign off, I just want to wish you one more deep and very meaningful happy birthday from me. Now, we grew up in the same home, but our choices have led us down pretty different paths. And your journey has been a bit more wild, a little bit more gritty, edgier, and a little bit harder than mine. But it has been a beautiful journey for you to come back home. And every day, and I mean that in your heart, to come back home to your heart. And every day I feel more and more like you are coming home to your heart. It has been sometimes tough to watch you struggle at times. It's been but it's been far more exciting and quite amazing, especially this year, to watch how you are coming home. It's been such a profound year of personal growth for you. And I am seeing my sister being way more self-assured and rooted in your own values. So I'm so proud of the friends that you hold, the relationships that you have, especially how lucky I am to have you as my sister, the business that you've grown, your sobriety, but most of all, I'm just so proud of how you are loving you. So cheers to you for choosing you and for your personal growth. So happy birthday, sissy.
Thank you for that. That just made me have goosebumps and little warm, tingly bubbles go all up the inside of me. So thank you for that. That was very thoughtful of you to say.
Yes, I'll put it in your birthday card so you have it forever.
It's a good time of my life. I think it's going to be pretty spectacular. So anyways, you guys, that's going to wrap it up for us. So thank you all for listening to us and coming along for the ride. We've been getting the downloads lately, so that is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As you know, Sister Social Call can be found on Instagram. You can find Stacey on Facebook or LinkedIn, and you can find myself, Krista, on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all the good stuff. And that's going to wrap it up for us tonight, you guys.
Love you, sis.
Love you too, sis.